So thank you also, Jada, for bringing this up. Is partnerships that you can be a part of as you do this work. So policy change has the potential, to create population level impacts, and that kind of change doesn't really come easily. It takes a lot of consistency and coordination from different stakeholders that you can work with. So like Jada mentioned, these are people who you don't even expect, or families who have been impacted, and those who support them. So they're different IBCLCs and people in the field. So policy change is really bigger than just one organization. And that's why partnership and collaboration is so important. And so I'm one of the representatives on the USBC's Breastfeeding Public Health Partners, BPHP. And this is an initiative where we meet with national public health partners to discuss different topics and activities. And these partners include National WIC Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, Association of State Public Health Nutritionists, ASPEN, the Association for State Enteral Health Officials, which is ASTO. We have NACHO, we have NAPLC, and so many more. And these breastfeeding public health partners, we come together to improve our reach and to impact the existing resources and the currently funded investments in lactation support. So just like you were saying, these partnerships are so important, and they can really come from anywhere, but these are ways that you can expand your reach. Is you can get people to know about the activities that you're working on by tuning into their networks as well as your own. We also enhance, collective capacity to be able to identify and address inequities and integrate breastfeeding into those broader public health agendas. And so each of these organizations comes with their unique experience, their skills, networks, and resources. And by prioritizing an ongoing partnership, we are really able to leverage each organization's strengths at the precise moment that we need it. So policy change is really a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's something that takes time and effort and consistency. And the impact is big, but it usually takes a while to achieve policy change. And there are a lot of decision makers that are involved along the way. So the most compelling messenger and the most compelling message will vary at each step depending on who you're talking to. And these partnerships allow you to bring the strongest possible message from the best possible stakeholder for any given scenario. We're able to promote our initiatives and multiply our reach, like I mentioned, by having our partners share within their networks. And we can learn more about our partners and their activities from the BPHP toolkit. So everyone can see what our partners are working on the BPHP toolkit, which is on the USBC website. And I can share that link in the chat. Something else that I'd like to lift up is that the organizations that I named are all national level organizations, but most of them have state or local level counterparts. So if you're working with a state or a county level bill, and you're considering which organizations you should partner with, but aren't really familiar with the particular organizations or aren't sure where to start, it could be really helpful to think about the national level players and then look to see if they have a state or local chapter that you can reach out to. There's also a lot of other ways to find and connect with potential advocacy partners, like, for example, our coalition listserv. And Jacqueline, we would love to lift up locks. And if you want to share that information once it's ready on our coalition listserv, that's a great way to stay connected and promote different advocacy work, but also promote work that your coalition is working on. Another thing is that any coalition or organization who shares your mission and ideals, and even those who don't, just like Jada mentions, can be a potential great partner.